To our guests, once again, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World. How do you foresee the political future of the Islamic Republic following the death of President Ebrahim Raisi?
I don't think that there would be tragic changes in Iran because Mr. Raisi was the president, and he was a president who were doing his efforts in the framework of the internal policy, and the most powerful person in Iran is the leader, and the armies and the other people, they are doing their jobs. So he was not really that much important that Iran would be hurt without him, but it was a tragic incident that we lost Mr. Raisi, but I don't think that there would be change in policy future of Iran.
But what does that mean for the domestic policy of the country? How would you describe the future of the relationship between the reformers and the conservatives within the country? Do you perhaps foresee a future where the reformers might come back into power?
We have been saying to the government, these as reformists, for a long time, that there should be an extensive effort, and the governing of the country should be done with different groups. And in the government, including Mr. Raisi, they were not letting the others, the external people, into the governance of the country. They didn't let the others.
Okay, now, sure, please, finish your sentence, please, go ahead.
And for this reason, in the last election, we had the lowest rate of the voters. So it was our old complaints always. But I don't think that in the short term that we have, there would be an open space for the reformist, because one of the main parts of the conservatives, which was the president, has gone, and they are worried to have difficulties in future for their power, and I don't think that they will open the space for the external, including reformists, in the future.
Right, now looking at the bigger picture and talking about Iran's foreign policy, of course, the foreign minister of Iran was also with the Iranian president when the helicopter crashed, and tragically he has also passed away. Do you foresee a significant change in Iran's foreign policy going forward?
In the last times, there were some changes in relations between Iran and other countries, and the cause of this was that Mr. Raisi and his foreign affairs minister were more trusted by the leader of Islamic Republic, and they were permitted mostly to follow up the things, and we had the news that they are talking to United States. But the foreign policy has many enemies, and there are some people who doesn't want Iran to have extended relations with other nations. But I hope with the pressures which exist, there would be some changes in foreign policy. And Mr. Raisi and Amir Abdullahian had started some changes in foreign policy. But the new president and foreign minister, they will play a role in this. And we hope that the next foreign minister would not be more extremist.
Mohammad-Ali Abtahi, thanks very much for talking to us here on TRT World.